awakening process, what people can call all sorts of different things: self-growth, spiritual journey, spiritual awakening. You have heard of soul mission, soul path, incarnation, star seeds, and the earth school. You've heard it all. And you also heard about that we create every single situation in our lives, and that we draw all these situations to us, you know, especially when you look at those repetitive cycles, patterns, the same type of people, the same type of situations, the same type of, and we're just not getting it, and we're sitting there thinking it's happening to us. And then all of a sudden you're learning more about yourself, and you know, something wakes you up to think, am I drawing this to myself? Am I creating this myself? And this is a really, really hard space to be, because it's it's a space where, perhaps a gap, but it's a space where you start to realize from your inner knowing, from your own wisdom, that yes, as a soul, you have chosen your path here. You have chosen the people that you're dealing with. You have chosen your lessons. You have chosen your experiences on earth. And understanding that we create every single experience is a hard phase. It's only a phase, but it's a hard phase. And once you get past that, and you accept that, yes, every single experience that we had with ourselves, involving all the other people, perhaps some of the experiences have been imposed upon you by other people, and you're still questioning, did I actually really design that experience to happen to me here on earth? And I understand it's hard. It's not easy. It's a mixture of, am I in victimhood to think that all these things happen to me, or am I in victimhood to think that I created all those things to myself, that I attracted all these circumstances, all these repetitive cycles, all these situations that I came out not in the best for myself, not in the highest good for myself? It's a very tough place to be and to see. I'm bringing from experience, and I'm trying to bring a perspective to help you redirect some of your questioning for yourself, because I know there are questions, and I know you could be going through questions, self-questioning. And if any of the questions are leading you to feel guilt, self-guilt, blame, self-blame, shame, self-shame, you are going deeper and deeper into a hole, okay? And sometimes, even though I've been there and I've done those questionnaires that draw me really deep, I saw the light in there. I went so deep that I saw the light. But I have also experienced ways of seeing the light without having to go so deep in such darkness. And the questioning can be changed to allow yourself to respond, to get the answers from your soul, from your guidance, from the universe, from a much lighter place, from your light within. And being in that stage where you know, perhaps you've heard on different spiritual communities talking about, yes, it's we create a reality. And you know, sometimes we go through some experiences that are not easy, they're horrendous, and we're saying we create this for ourselves. What was on my mind to actually create this for myself? But I think we need to take the words of creating for myself out. We do attract these things from our limiting beliefs, from the coping mechanisms that we created about, our traumas, and we do that. But what I'm trying to bring here is to step more into self-questioning. They are softer, more gentle to yourself, to allow yourself to drift a little bit more into a pathway where you can get to the light a little bit easier and quicker, to see your story through the eyes of unconditional love. And for those overthinkers like me, I am an overthinker, and I have learned to embrace this overthinking, but I had to change my overthinking from the blame and shame and self-guilt to, it's a lesson, it's a gift, and I'm seeing through unconditional love, and I'm still an overthinker. And this is my journey. I'm overthinking, but I am working through less thinking. But first from my experience, I needed to change from the negative overthinking to the positive overthinking. And then from this point on, I can continue to evolve into being less of an overthinker. And if I'm overthinking, I'm here sharing that, and that's assisting. I need to embrace that. I need to embrace that with love within, with acceptance of my own coping mechanism, which was overthinking. But I am overthinking now through the eyes of unconditional love, and I'm questioning through the eyes of unconditional love. And that's a transition that can be worked through if you are in that phase questioning, did I really create that in my reality? Did I really attract that horrendous situation to myself? But not from the self-blame, self-guilt and self-shame, but really from a place of how's that a gift of a lesson to me? What am I learning from this in terms of wisdom? Because that's going to draw out the inner wisdom that your soul carries, that it will transpire through your experiences here on earth, to allow yourself to understand and be that inner knowing that you are. We come here to evolve. We don't come here to live the same experiences in one lifetime, never mind in different incarnations on earth. We're here to evolve. We're here to evolve into unconditional love. The most evolved person that walked on earth was Jesus, and perhaps all the masters as well. Buddha. They all walked the talk of unconditional love. They have lessons about non-judgment. They have lessons about no self-guilt. They have lessons about how to see the world and people and situations through unconditional love. And this is our journey, no different than these masters. This is our journey. So sitting in that puddle of in that puddle of self-guilt, self-shame, self-blame through your questioning, because whether you want or not, the questions are coming. The self-questioning is coming, and being able to guide yourself through gentle self-questioning, compassionate self-questioning, loving self-questioning, will allow you to move forward, move faster, move through and shift, change timelines, change your reality, change the way of your perspectives in life and your situations. I invite you to take a look at a Patreon community, the Wisdom Activator 369 sessions. I cover quite a few different themes, and it's a very interactive session where you can bring your stories, we can work on your stories, and during these sessions there is healing, there's release, trauma release, limiting beliefs, release, heart chakra expansion. It's all facilitated within these sessions, so I invite you to have a look. If you feel called, I'll be putting out some dates for the next month, and yeah, I hope to see you there. And we are love and light. Just remember that.